EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
And a Packer first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw here. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Try to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Here we go. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Mike, 55.
Haskins back to the air. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
It's
The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken around the 12. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Packers.
A shotgun snap, and again to Dobbins. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled at the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focus on that. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Alex Highsmith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. They're going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they try the right side here. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Big stop, G. Big. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Danny. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Reception here by Ruggs. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. First and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Ball carrier.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away, not intercepted.
The Packers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He is going to find Hill here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Javon Kinlaw. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Goal.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
The ball carrier.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and goal. The gun, they'll look to throw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Jalen Smith, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
Brought down at his own
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
On the play. It's 3rd and 11.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. From the gun, Haskins got an open man. That's Campbell. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. He's the reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on second down. Haskins. He's going to fire this thing deep right. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Haskins going to throw again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Late in the end zone. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again, here's Haskins. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Lambo is good. So a late three there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 36. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This taken in about 4 yards deep. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a handoff looking right. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Check Mike 99. Mike 99. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Check Mike 99. Mike 99. I'm coming.
From the 44, Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Haskins sacked. A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Watch out for Hill on the return. A great return there of 22 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
48-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 34. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They're going deep for Hill. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
2 yards on the pickup.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Haskins to throw. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Catch made here by Campbell. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
7-yard line.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From midfield now, Haskins. Campbell making the catch. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Haskins to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Haskins will throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Henry Ruggs hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6.
Makes the score Patriots 10, Packers 6.
And Lambo now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now Dobbins. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Second and 13. Throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley Cox, his tight end, and now it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll set up a throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Jalen Smith coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
On first down, it's Haskins.
Completes this out left to Ruggs.
And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins fighting through pressure. Oh, no, he lost the football. that ball popped free. We could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it. Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback. To throw on third down. Haskins. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out. Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
2nd and 6 at the Packers.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the twist. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Switch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun, Haskins on third down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there? I remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense. But still. And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. He'll look to throw. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here. All will be forgiven if he leads him into the end zone. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. Back to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it in. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6.
Touchdown, Patriots.
We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game. Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense. Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fielded in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. Haskins going to try to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Today's final score.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for the Pats, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Packers, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.